Hi guys, I'm going to do a video today of a day in the life of what I do basically, or thereabouts. So recently I uploaded a video of some recent acquisitions. So today I would be looking at listing them on the website so they're available to purchase. But also we've had a sale, so you know the process behind what we do with the sale, and just generally what we get up to really. So I'm going to put it in a sequence of little clips, just to show basically what I do, anybody can do. If you've got a passion for books, if you feel like you'd like to get into the business of buying and selling books, I'm here to tell you it's perfectly easily achievable. You can do it. I'm living proof of that. Yeah, so I hope you find this of interest. So keep watching to the very end. There's some interesting bits and bobs for you to see. Right, first of all, guys, is we'd get all the books that we've bought this past week together, and then we'd want to do research. So before we do anything else, we want to make sure we've got as much information as possible about the books that we have for sale, what makes them valuable. So we'd look into the contents, obviously, first of all, so we'd make sure that we've got a good understanding of what the book's about. It can be quite difficult sometimes, especially if some of the older books are in different languages, like Latin or Greek or whatnot. So a lot of research has to be done. And Google is your friend here. This is what we use. And it all starts on a number of sites that I've got listed on my laptop here for you. I'm going to show you in a second. These are a few of the sites that we use on a regular basis just to find out more information about our books, whether that be how many are currently available for sale, the different versions available for sale, any that have sold at auction, what they've sold for, things like that. So you want to kind of accumulate as much information as possible before you get to the later stage of trying to come up with a value for this book. So I'm just going to show you these websites now that I look at. So first of all, guys, is eBay. So a good function on eBay, you could look at current listings, but you'll get such a wide variety of asking prices, you wouldn't really know what it could sell for, really. Lots of people, wildly different prices. So if you're going to look for something, you just type in, search Holy Bible, Cambridge, can't spell it yet, hang on. I'll try and hold the camera and type at the same time. I'm like a monkey using a tool for the first time. Holy Bible, Cambridge. Let's have a look at antiquarian collectible books. What we do, obviously there'll be more specifics to your particular edition. So let's say you've bought one, or even before you've bought it, you can do your research. So you kind of want to look at completed and sold listings, which is sometimes available. Where's the bar down here? I usually do it on my phone. Right, here we go. Go down here and you can edit to find completed and sold listings. Where are they? Yeah, completed and sold listings. Sorry, it's taking so long. Usually just on the app on my phone, it's a lot quicker. There's completed. We also want to include sold. So here we have, now we can see what's sold recently. So obviously if you've got this edition, you know that it's sold for £12.95 recently. Ended recently. Also useful to see what's currently valuable. So if instead of sorting through ending recently or whatever, just search highest price, and you'll see what the highest price has been for any particular book. So we saw 1665 Holy Bible in Greek sold for less than £225 here. So they were originally asking for £225. There's a line through it, and the seller accepted an offer on that particular edition. So go down to the next one again, Holy Bible vintage, £114 for that one. Condition is everything. Hand grained Morocco, so we know Morocco binding. It's got a good value to it. So you can see, if you've got a Bible and you've got enough information, put in Holy Bible, Cambridge. I'm using that as an example. Morocco, so whatever type of leather it might be. the published year if you can find it. Then you'll come up with the active listings currently, scroll down, completed and sold listings, and you'll get an idea of what's currently being paid for similar editions. That's not to say your edition will reach that same amount, because obviously the person that bought that now has one. So there might be less people interested in that edition now if somebody's already bought it. Also, if you've got something a bit more unique about your edition, the leather is different, even the provenance, somebody of interest has owned that particular book, that will all affect price as well, and it becomes more difficult to kind of reach a price that sometimes it's best to start high so you can work down. So if you're going to sell on eBay, start high, always start high. So if I had a book like this, I'd probably start at 150 and then accept offers. And then what somebody will do is they'll send you an offer for how much they're willing to pay for it. So also taking into consideration how much you pay for the book. Obviously you don't really want to be selling at a loss. So that's one that I look at frequently, completed and sold listings on eBay. Another site we use is called Abe Books. And this is a site that lots of sellers sell on. So it's like eBay, but specifically for booksellers. What you won't find on this is completed and sold listings. You can actually find books for sale. And it's very good. You can kind of whittle it down quite well. Filter it down to very specific details, provided you know them. And you can see what other people are currently asking for. But again, it's a little bit like eBay. The prices can vary quite considerably. Another similar one is this site. It's called, hang on, I thought I had it up here. Here it is. Oh no, I already on here. There we go. This Via Libri. This is specifically for old, rare and second-hand books, very much like Abe Books. Again, you can put in the author, the title, ISBN. A lot of my books I get in don't have ISBN numbers, they're pre-ISBN. So keywords is very useful. So I would do my research on these 4 sites. You can pay for membership of auction houses to see what certain editions books are sold for in auction, but you know, you can quickly end up paying all kinds of subscriptions for all kinds of auction houses. It's not entirely necessary. And if you feel like you do have something of considerable value, you can actually go and sell it at an auction house or get in contact with an established dealer, and they'll also tell you how much they feel like it could get, bearing in mind that they will be working on how much profit margins they can make also. So it won't necessarily be the best for you. If you're patient and if you're willing to go out and find the buyers yourself, you'll be able to get more. If you're looking for a quick turnaround, sell to an existing dealer or even an auction house. So I hope you found those sites useful. We find them very useful. So once we've got all that information, onto the next stage, as you can probably see right behind me, I'll go into detail about that now. Right guys, here's the next stage. So this is where we take photos of the books ready to go on the website. Quite simple really. It's literally just a basic whiteboard placed on top of a little small desk with a standard table lamp just shining down, nice clean white. If it gets a bit dusty or grubby, it's easy to wipe down. Sometimes we've used like white cloth backgrounds, whatever. Sometimes they can get a bit grubby, bit of a faff to clean. If obviously some of the books that we have are quite old, leather, sometimes it can transfer, leave marks. It's just easy to wipe down with this. But as you can see, it's really standard. We've been using this for years. We could invest in some sort of white light box or whatever. Probably will do in the future, but this has served us well. We just park it right in front of our bookshelves, just here. So when it's time to list, we kind of just grab whatever new stock we've got in, make a start, take the photos, and that's that stage done. Obviously, personal preference, I like to use a white glove rather than have my gnarly little fingers in there. In the industry at the moment, there's quite a controversial opinion around gloves with the damage. Obviously, you've got your fingertips, It's a lot easier for you to turn pages with using your fingertips than it is on a glove. But when I when I handle a book ordinarily, I wouldn't wear gloves. But just for my own preference, for taking photos, the gloves in there. So that's that stage. Right guys, sorry, following on from taking the photos of the items, I take the photos on my iPhone. So, you know, no fancy camera, just my standard iPhone. It seems to do the trick for me at the moment. This is what I mean by book selling is accessible to all. We've created it with the tools that everybody would probably likely have at home: a phone, a laptop, a lamp, you know, scales just to weigh the books, just for the detail, for posting. The white gloves I use for when taking the photos, just a standard towel just to place down on the table, because sometimes the leather can transfer. Whatever books I'm working on today, so the photos from earlier have been saved onto the iCloud. I can just open them up on the website, upload the photos directly from the iCloud, and then I can work on the item description, pop in the weight, pull in anything of note to buyers. They might have would like to know a bit more detail about the condition, so we make sure we collate the book, check over the item condition, make note of things like the splitting of the hinge on this one, for example. We try to take really clear photos. The photos form a large part of the description, but obviously a good detailed description is useful. We've got this little miniature set here we've got to do as well today: Imitation of Christ and Christian Year. So just another look at what we do. Laptop's just turned off, but that's just on standby. Right, and then the next stage is uploading it onto the website. Hi guys, here I am at the next stage. So I've logged into my website. I use a company called Free Web Store. I've only recently created my website. Found Free Web Store actually to be the best to navigate. I practiced around on a few others: GoDaddy, Shopify. What's the other one? There's another one I tried. I tried them all, and truth be told, I found this one best to navigate. And what's good about it is this website builder is, if you're just going to do a standard basic website, it is actually free. But when you move up to selling products for your website, so let's say you offered a service, a free website store website would be a good one to use, because it can be free completely. But when you're a seller and you're listing items on there to sell to people, then you kind of want to move up to the next subscription level, which is a paid subscription level, which is a reasonably priced £18. Well, it's £15 per month plus VAT. And yeah, it's good. We like it. You know, I've got my listings. Obviously you have to buy your domain name. Again, if you go through, we've actually bought our domain name through GoDaddy, because that was the original website builder we were going through. So they now host our website address, which comes up for subscription renewal every year. But you can buy or get free website addresses through Free Web Store. But they are, I wanted www.bridgesbookshop.com. So you pay a premium really for the .com, without all the extra bits on the end, etc. So it is worth doing if you wanted to look more professional. So yeah, like I say, currently we're going to stick with Free Web Store. We like it. I like the layouts and stuff available. So all we do, obviously we've got existing listings up already. These are ones that we've just started to draft. And you just add a new product. So like I say, we've taken some photos of products today. You go add a product. It's really simple. Add the product, and then you'd go, you know, product name. So we've got a couple of prayer books, etc. there. Prayer book, the price you're asking, category, you can create your own categories on there. So this will go under religious and prayer books. Create your own product code. Google category, so where it would search be placed in Google. How many you have in stock. So obviously we have unique items. There's only usually one in stock. Add your images, create it visibly on store. You can deselect that if you've yet to complete the listing, and then you pop in the item description. The postage costs, etc., are pre-selected during the building of the website. Again, really simple, highly recommended. And it's as simple as that. You know, you do your product research. So if there's anything of note about the book that buyers might be interested in, you would have already done your research. You pop that in the description, and there we go. Add the product. It then becomes live on the website, and then you get a notification when it sells. It's as simple as that. So this is what I mean. It's really accessible, really easy to start. You just got to start buying some books that you've seen that are a good price, that you know you could likely get more for. As simple as that. Right, hi guys, here we are again. We've had a sale, so I'm now to show you the next stage of the process. We're operating an independent bookshop as a bookseller, online bookseller like myself. So the book we've sold, I'm going to show you packaging up today, is Nicotiana. It's basically the history of smoking. It's quite an interesting book from, I believe, 1833 or something. Hang on. 1833. So there you go. There's the book. Reasonably priced, £200 we asked for this. Yeah, it's got poetry and history. So anyway, this is going off to a buyer. You can see on the cover, obviously there's some staining there. We don't know how that's happened, but you know, it's quite a rare book. It's a shame about the staining, but doesn't take away from its rarity. So yeah, I'm going to package this up today. I'm going to show you briefly. So we've got a black tissue paper. We wrap the book in the tissue paper first. We need to put one of our logo stickers on the center of the package once it's done. We then wrap in bubble wrap. Nice massive wheel of bubble wrap there. Really protect it. Then we've got these boxes. So we're using eBay boxes currently still at the moment. When we first started out, we sold exclusively on eBay. As part of the tiered subscription service, you can get discounted branded packaging from eBay. And we really did have a large stock of that. So we're getting through those at the moment just to finish them off. So like I say, it's wrapped in black tissue, wrapped in bubble wrap, popped in the box, padded with more bubble wrap within the box, labelled up, little Royal Mail barcode. So we always do tracked and signed for service, because obviously a lot of our books are high value. We like to know that they've made it safely to our buyers. We always pop in one of our, so we still exist on eBay as well. What we like to also include in any packages that we sell via customer via eBay is our business card that shows our website, QR code. Always like to include one of those. So yeah, I'll take a short video of each stage as I go through them. Really basic, the same kind of process we've been doing for years now, and we've had no complaints about how well packaged the books are. Always well packaged, always fantastic feedback around our packaging. It must be noted, when we do sell via eBay to an international buyer, bearing in mind we are UK, we do use eBay's global shipping program, which has a little bit more of a cost to it for the buyer, but it does offer a good protection for the seller, where if there's any issues with the book during transit, any damage caused, or if the item's lost, actually eBay will reimburse us and reimburse the buyer. Like I said, there isn't an extra cost to that, but they also cover all import issues, any paperwork, etc. Because what you do is actually you just dispatch this to their shipping centre in Lichfield. When you sell it, they give you the address to Lichfield with a reference number. You post it to their shipping centre. they then take complete responsibility for it and send it on to its destination, and tracking is available all the way through. We found this to be best for international sales, as antique books and items in general, when it comes to insurance for transit, aren't usually covered to the value of the sale of the book, only to the value to which we purchased the book. So as you can appreciate, if the book has got lost or damaged and there was a significant markup on what we paid for it to what we sold it for, we actually lose on potentially on a large amount of profit if it's damaged or missing during transit. Whereas with eBay, if anything happens, the entire item is covered. The value of the item is covered. This happened to us in particular in Costa Rica. I think there was a hurricane or something that flew through, and a book we'd posted there got damaged. The buyer received it, the package was damaged, the book was damaged, and they refunded the buyer. The buyer got to keep the book, and eBay reimbursed us the full value of the sale. So highly recommended. Anyway, I'm going to go through the process now of packaging this book and show you stage by stage as it's completed. There we are, guys, first stage complete. So I've just wrapped that book about the history of smoking in some black tissue paper. We like to do this, it just gives that extra bit of professionalism to the experience for the buyer. We like the black, looks quite smart. And it's kind of like when they get it and they've taken out the box, they've taken it out the bubble wrap, and they're left with this tissue. It kind of feels like it's a gift. Like, you know, when you unwrap a present, somebody's bought you a present and you unwrap it. Just that feeling of unwrapping a gift that you've bought for yourself. It's nice, a little added extra to the experience. And some buyers actually buy some of our books as a gift for the loved ones, and they've requested that we package it, and we always say, don't worry, it comes well packaged, and they're very satisfied when they receive it, because they would then give this to the recipient as is. So kind of saves them a job. Like I say, it's also nice to feel like you're opening a gift to yourself, doesn't it? So that's that stage. Right, guys, there it is, wrapped in bubble wrap, wrapped around a few layers. We tend to leave excess amount at each end just to help to cushion it. We've prepped our box, got some padding and bubble wrap in the bottom there. So you kind of just tuck that in. Like that, it's a snug fit. Like I said, cushioned at both ends, really helps protect the book. We do this with every book that we sell, doesn't matter how much it costs. Could have been 50 quid, could have been £500. It's all packaged with the same care. That's nicely wedged in there. We'll pop in business card. There we go. Let's put that in the top there, and then we fill it. There's some additional bubble wrap. Really pad it in there. Don't want any risk of that book moving around where possible within. Even though it's cushioned well as it is in the bubble wrap that we've wrapped it in, you know, we do go overboard. We don't want to risk any damage to this book whatsoever during transit. So there we go. We've padded all in. It's not going anywhere in there. Always give it a bit of a shake. If you feel it moving around, you need to put them all in. Remember, these are old books. We've been a temporary caretaker to these books now that they're onto the new home. This is the last part of their journey. Let's make sure it arrives in good condition, guys. Right, guys, that's it. Pretty much completed. I've just got to put the customer's label on there. I haven't put that on yet there, as that's personal information. And I've just got to pop our return address label on the back of here as well. But that is a safe, secure package. There's no movement in there at all. I can shake it about. It's not budging in there at all. It's well protected. You might have noticed also the eBay tape. Again, similar issue. I say issue. Similar to the boxes situation. As part of the eBay subscription tiered service, you got a discount on eBay branded packaging, so you're stocked up on the boxes, various sizes. and a few rolls of tape. Got probably about a year's worth of supplies to get through before we start using our own branded version. Hopefully we're hoping to get a branded tape, Bridges Bookshop tape, and possibly branded boxes as well. That's just part of the growth of our business. We don't get any this isn't sponsored content in any shape or form from eBay. Like I said, when I showed you the website builder before, free web store, again, nobody's plugging that on this YouTube channel. This is all my own opinions and services that we've chosen to use. No, as might have noticed with the business cards, I've got a box here. So our business cards we created on Vistaprint. We've had a few good items created on Vistaprint, business cards and information cards with the logos on. I'm actually expecting a canvas tote bag to arrive today with our logo on the side for me to use whilst I'm out and about buying books. Bit of free advertising. Looks to be quite good. I might show you a quick clip of that if it arrives in time before I post this video up so you can see. But like I say, the main services we use are eBay, free web store and Vistaprint for all the services we need to sell books online. Obviously there are others available. You can get business cards and whatnot printed at any place really. We just choose Vistaprint. They do some good deals. We like the designs. They're very fast delivery. We're very happy with them. We're moving away from eBay as our business grows. We're going to go with our own website a bit more and hopefully start selling at book fairs. We attended as a buyer the first London book fair this year, hoping to attend York book fair next year, and possibly even their book selling seminar for the week, hoping to attend, so that'd be interesting. But yeah, eventually to become a member of the Antiquarian Booksellers Association, we would then be able to sell at these fairs. That's long-term growth for the business. But if you're looking to start out selling books, you don't need to be. There's plenty of amateurs like we were at the beginning. You know, find some books that you like, think you can make some profit on them, stick them on eBay, a very good starting point, or Facebook Marketplace, or if you've got any local car boot shows, etc. Just start, and then you'll get a buzz for it. You'll buy something, you'll get the profit on it, and you'll think, oh, fantastic. You know, my motto: speculate to accumulate. When I started out 10 years ago, I stuck with that: speculate to accumulate. I bought books, sold books, and reinvested the money from those sales, and now I am at the stage that I'm at, all down to that. So anyway, that's the stage of packaging completed. I'll hopefully be able to add a clip of the Vistaprint tote bag following this, and a final statement at the end. Right guys, just a quick one. You might have heard me mention speculate to accumulate, my one of my favourite sayings. Back in the early days of my business, like I said, I'd use that. I'd be like, every time I got a sale, I got to speculate to accumulate. I got to buy more books with the sale money in an effort to grow the business as quickly as possible. That is the best thing you can do. You buy a book for 20 quid, you sell it for 50. Buy a book that's worth 50 quid, you know, you can get more for, sell it for 100. You know, get these things snowballing as quickly as possible. And what really motivated me at the beginning is I was aware of that motto, but I was actually having a Chinese meal with my partner, and we sat down, we were eating, and then we had the little Chinese fortune cookies. And yeah, I opened one up, and you wouldn't believe it, there it was in there: speculate to accumulate. This was literally the early days of the business. I thought, wow, what a sign. That the clouds parted, the sun shone down at me. Oh, speculate to accumulate, Robin. So I will. So I've kept that, and I've actually taped it here, right here. I've kept it all these years, taped it there, just to remind me and to motivate me. Let me try and get a bit closer so you can see it. Here it is, guys. Speculate to accumulate. There we go. It's in German as well, by the looks of it. Wer spekuliert, der accumulate. My fluent German. There we go, speculate to accumulate. I got that in a fortune cookie in the very early days of my business, and that's one of the things that's really motivated me. So yeah, find yourself a motivating sign. Find something that's like a sign to tell you to go ahead and buy and sell books. Right guys, lucky day. Vistaprint parcel has arrived. Here it is. Thought I might as well show you this whilst we're here. We do an order from Vistaprint every couple of months or so to get return labels, little logo, stickers, and what else do we get? Business cards, you know, things like that. So with this order today, I've done some return labels, so I thought I'd just show you. Not a bad price. I think we paid about £12 or so for, there we go, 60 something return labels. So those goes on the back of the parcel. So that parcel I packaged earlier, bung one of those on. Just it's got our logo on it and stuff. It looks a bit better than handwriting a little label. And then for the first time today, very excited about this, we've actually bought a tote bag. So when I go shopping, when I go out buying books, instead of having a bag for life, I'm known as the guy with a bag for life. You know, your little Tesco's, Asda, Morrison's, whatever, bag for life. Just stick my books in there. It looks a bit, don't look very professional, does it? So I've been told I need to look a bit smarter for the business. We have it. Look at this. Tote bag. Bridges Bookshop. Look at that. Love it. That's our logo. Can you see? With our website on there, Bridges Bookshop. Fantastic quality. Could have had something on the other side as well if I wanted, but I was quite happy with that. As a little trial run, what we might do eventually is when we sell it book fairs and whatnot, you can buy different versions of tote bags and stuff. It's good. That's it. So then people, you know, people who spend big money with us, so if they buy very expensive items, you know, as a little gift to go with the book that they've purchased, we're thinking things like this. Obviously that sticker's going to come off. Things like this. So what do you guys think? There you go. Always try new things, always get new things. It's always nice to get stuff for the business. Little improvements here and there. So anyway, that's the gist of my video for you guys today. I appreciate it's been a longer one than normal. It's been about 30 odd minutes, I'd imagine. It's just a brief rundown of what we do during the day. I say what we do, what I do. You know, buying books out and about, or buying them online, getting them delivered, doing your research, getting your photos done, getting your description down, get it listed. Forget about it until it sells or somebody's got an inquiry. It sells, you package it up nicely, you post it on, get some happy customer with it, get them at sale money, reinvest, speculate to accumulate, grow your business, grow your knowledge. So every time I'm doing my research on the book, I'm learning. I'm learning about the bindings, I'm learning about the contents, I'm learning about everything to do with the business. It's fantastic. It's really engaging, really interesting. Love my job to bits. If you're looking for a change, you can do it. I work from home. You don't need a shop. You don't anymore. You know, you can still be selling at book fairs if you want to have a physical presence somewhere. But yeah, absolutely love it. If you've got any other questions about book selling, if you're interested in book selling, if I can help you with anything, any questions about everything I've shown you today, let me know. I'm happy to help. I love to encourage other people to succeed in enjoying their life, doing a job that they love. It honestly doesn't feel like I work. It really doesn't feel like I work. The job that I have, I absolutely love. So, you know, I've got to go and post that book now, so I've got to go out and about. I'm my own boss. I'll go and post, and I'll pick up my little one from nursery, got him in for the rest of the evening, and the same again tomorrow. You know, this is my life. Absolutely love it. Highly recommend it. So thanks guys for watching. Much appreciate it. Don't forget to like, subscribe, etc. I'm going to continue on building up this channel, adding new content, new books, any other hints and tips. My book selling journey as I level up, so to speak. So it'd be great to have you along for the journey. Thanks again, much appreciated. Bye bye.